don't think that will help me.
Okay, and are you proficient in perception?
No, I'm not.
Okay, so you will want perception.
Alright.
Let's see.
So I got
stealth. You want stealth also.
Stealth is fantastic. Oh, I already have that.
Oh, you already have that. Okay, so then you don't need to pick that one.
Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna get
is athletics the dex one? Or no, that's strength. Acrobatics. You want acrobatics would be a good one to have.
Alrighty.
Okay, so that's 3, right? You have acrobatics, investigation, and perception, correct?
Yep.
And stealth.
I didn't mark stealth because that comes with the package.
So honestly, of the last ones, just whichever one you think is, whichever one you would like. Those are the 3 that I would say are like key to a rogue. So if you want like deception, or if you want insight, intimidation, like sleight of hand.
I'm gonna do sleight of hand.
Oh, that works. She's gonna steal all of our gold.
Halfling intimidating. It's very intimidating being an old woman halfling.
An old lady halfling. Oh yeah, I'm so intimidating.
Okay, then flip to the next page. In the book.
Nope.
Sorry.
Listen.
Okay, so now at the top you'll see equipment. So you'll have to go through and choose these. So you'll choose a rapier or a sword, or short sword. And I would choose the rapier because with a short sword you're not going to get... So a rapier is a finesse weapon, which means you can use your dex mod or your strength mod.
Oh,
whereas
nice.
a short sword is just a regular weapon, so you have to use your strength mod, which your strength mod is -1. So
yeah,
you definitely would rather have your dex mod used.
Alright.
Pick light stuff.
So a rapier, so where that will go is in your weapons right here. So you'll write a rapier right here.
I will not put that there.
Hopefully I'm remembering this right. I believe a rapier is...
No 20s, but we did get a natural 18 rolled. I'm not sure where that's going to end up, though.
Probably wisdom.
Could go up.
Probably wisdom.
Could go up. Could become a 20.
So it'll be 1d8 of piercing is the damage type on this side.
It really bothers me that my chat commands aren't working.
Okay, and then in the center, you'll want to write like a little slash to separate the... And so, okay, so now you have 2 things. One is your attack bonus and one is your damage bonus.
Yes.
Okay.
So your attack bonus...
Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Your attack bonus is your dex modifier
Okay.
plus your proficiency bonus.
Oh, stellar. It's a whole 6.
Which is pretty good.
Yeah, plus 6.
And then your damage bonus is your dex mod, so +4.
Nice. And then short bow or a short sword. I think we decided short sword was a bad plan.
You had rapier and short sword. Those are your 2 options. And now your next option is a short bow and arrows or a short sword. So you don't need a short sword. So just go with the short bow.
Yeah.
How many arrows did she get?
20.
And for for a ranged weapon, you always use your dex mod, correct?
Yeah.
So it's gonna be the exact same for you. It's gonna be 6 and 4.
Another 1d8.
Short bow is 1d6 of piercing.
How far does it shoot?
A little further than your darts.
Watch me spell piercing 2 different ways.
The range, and this is just something you want to note, like maybe a little bit above it, like in parentheses, 80/320. Above, the bow.
80/320.
Yes. And so the first number represents your accurate range. So you're accurate within 80 feet. The last number represents your inaccurate range, which is up to 320 feet. But what that equates to is when you attack, if you're in range, it's 1 roll. If it's at a distance, like if they're 200 feet out and you still want to shoot at them, you would roll twice and then take the worst roll.
Okay.
So it's like it gives you like a penalty for shooting at range.
It's a penalty for shooting out of my
accurate range. Yep. Okay, so then your next pick will be a burglar's pack or a dungeoneer's pack or an explorer's pack. And I have those in here. I'll show you. There's a few different items in each of those. Is the thing.
I know that one of them has a bag of 1,000 marbles.
Oh, and that's the one that you want.
I just want my 1,000 marbles. Okay.
That's ball bearings.
Like I said, it sounds
Yeah.
like
Okay, that's the burglar's pack. So
magical beans.
at the bottom there, you'll write burglar's pack.
Yes.
You better use those. You
I
better
will.
use them.
If you throw me in a room, I will spread them behind me so that you slip and fall and die.
That's not how that works.
Oh, damn.
No, they do have a like a description. Did you read what they do?
Not really. I just wanted my-
So,
I just wanted
So
my
it says,
marbles,
as
man.
an action, you can spill them onto the ground, and then it covers an area of 10 feet, so it would be a 10-foot like square.
Cool.
And then any creature moving across the covered area must succeed on the DC 10 Dexterity saving throw or fall prone. So it doesn't do any damage, but you might fall on the ground.
Yeah, you can cause them to do that whole cartoon.
Slip and fall. Like Home
Yes.
Alone.
Yes. See, that is why I wanted my marbles.
Well, I'm glad you got it.
So that's the burglar's pack. There's a few other things in it, but you don't necessarily have to write it all down. You have like string, candles, a crowbar, hammer, pythons.
I have 2 crowbars now. That's pretty cool.
Just dual wielding crowbars.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Dual wielding crowbars in my ring of
And then you also have 50.
marbles.
You have 50 rope in that pack, which that one might be worth noting down because rope comes in handy pretty often.
Torches? I get torches.
Torches, yeah.
I'll pass out torches.
Everyone will have torches.
Everyone
That's
gets
nice
torches.
for you. I'm glad that you have torches.
I got a bedroll too.
Nice.
And
I'm
then
used to sleeping on the ground.
you'll
That's
have
why
leather
my-
armor also.
Oh, stellar.
So that will go in the middle bottom block.
This one.
Or equipment.
Yeah.
Leather armor. You actually have 2 daggers also.
Nice.
And those will just go in this because it's a weapon.
Nice.
Wow. You're all.
Yeah, I don't know,
Oh,
everyone.
fancy.
I can't
Do
figure
I
out
have
why it's
a-
not
a
working.
This thing
Yes.
for the
It'll be the
daggers?
same, 6 and 4.
Cool.
And it's 1d4 pierce.
1d4.
That pierce, yeah.
So you want a higher sided dice
For more damage.
For more damage.
More potential damage, yeah. But like daggers are not going to be a high. That's why like.
Those are for light stabbing. They're not for.
That's why like for this
chopping
one like
people's heads off.
your choices you can wield with 2 hands and that would be your
What?
I said you could probably
D8.
size person.
Or,
Because-
That's
or if I
true.
single
If
if
that's-
I wield it with one hand, I can do it with
Yeah.
this one too.
Well, I can slice behind
I think
people's
you might be able to
knees. I can
do
reach behind
2
people's
and then
knees.
fist also.
Mhm.
I
Is
can't.
that
But
how that works?
I'd have to read.
Okay.
See.
Yeah, I'll just slice behind people's knees, and then they won't be
Then
worried
could-
about whether or
then
not
I
I
could
can
get
reach
a
their
nice
throat.
10.
Yeah.
That would be incredible.
What?
Okay.
If I rolled a 10 with a 6 and a 4,
That would be incredible.
it's not gonna happen.
No.
Might not.
Well, if it does,
So glad
if
you're
it does,
optimistic.
we're
Well,
gonna,
the other thing
we're
is-
gonna
Congratulations
if you
on your
actually hit,
natural
you have a plus
20.
3 to both.
If it
Oh,
does,
if
I'm
you
gonna
have
go
a-
out
if you have
and
both
fish.
attacks, you're automatically guaranteed to do at least 4 damage on each. So you're guaranteed 8 damage. But then you could roll high. And
Okay, so that's this is the damage.
Yes.
And this is the attack. What is
Yes.
it? What is the
So
attack
that's your
for?
like your probability to hit. So you'll roll to attack. 11. You would add your plus 5 to that,
There's
so it'd be
16.
16. And then if the armor class on the enemy is 16 or lower, you would hit them.
Okay.
So you need to meet or beat their armor class to hit
Gotcha.
them.
So they would have to roll a 15 for
Yes.
them to hit me.
Yes.
Okay.
Caleb, everyone has names except for you.
I know. I haven't gone through the name thing yet. Okay.
The name thing you have.
I just go to name generator
Oh,
and
nice.
look at it.
I have
That's
like
what I did.
a notes app on my phone.
Did you come up with it like yourself, or like
Yeah,
you
it
came up
is
with your name yourself?
long.
Okay. I usually just use a name
took
generator.
it. I took
It's
it.
easier.
I took it from what the wise man fears.
Nice.
That's the
Okay, so
10.
for you, in your abilities on the right side now,
That's
to
the-
be over
Yeah,
here,
right. Awesome sauce.
you have sneak attack at first level.
Ooh, yo.
Ooh.
So sneak attack is, you'll have to read through these abilities, but basically when you
Yeah.
have an advantage on an attack, meaning you can roll the 20-sided die twice and take the better of the 2 rolls, that's advantage, then you'd be able to, if you hit, use your sneak attack damage, and sneak attack is once per turn, so on a turn is your entire round, so you might at some point be able to make multiple attacks on the same turn, but you can only use sneak attack once per turn. Sneak attack will give you an extra d6 on your damage.
For the big one.
And the sneak attack damage levels up with your level. So at first level you have 1d6 of sneak attack damage. At second level you have same 1d6. At 3rd level, though, you get 2d6 sneak attack damage.
Ooh, nice.
So it goes up. And then at like 5th level, you get 3d6 sneak attack. So it,
That exponential damage.
Oh yeah, it's like an exponential function.
sneak attack is really, really good.
I bet I could write it. I bet I could write that function.
I bet you could. You should do it.
Not right now.
So another way that you either have advantage. This is just something you can write this down to if you need to, if you want to remember. It's sneak attack applies if you have advantage or if another enemy is within 5 feet of the target. So if there's an enemy and there's another enemy within 5 feet of him, then you can still sneak attack.
Oh, nice. Okay.
You also have no thieves can't. This would be in your language. Thieves can't.
Yes, I put that
Put
in
that down.
there.
Okay, perfect.
Thieves can't.
Yeah,
That sounds exciting.
it's a mess of slang, basically. I think.
And that
From
is
what I read, it's just a mess of slang, and only other thieves know it.
Mm.
You did not learn it though.
I know. No, that's
only
not on
thieves
my-
know thieves can't.
Only thieves know thieves
That's so sad for you.
That's everything for your character, I believe. Actually, wait, armor class. Leather. You have leather armor.
I have leather armor. Yes.
Okay, so leather armor is 11 plus your dex modifier.
11 plus 4 is 15.
Hey, we got the same.
Wow, what kind of armor do you
Only
have?
I'm not wearing anything.
No,
You're not wearing any armor.
Oh, right.
Big difference.
Right.
have
Sorry,
clothes.
I was.
You have clothes.
Yeah, that's my background. A dragon can nudist colony.
Oh my gosh.
Why we're hermits. We have to be by ourselves.
Wow, I can't take you anywhere.
Nope.
Nope.
Personality traits. I like to be free in the woods.
Do you like skinny dipping too?
I'm skinny dipping too.
Do you like being arrested for public indecency?
Ideals. Well, ideals would be.
You don't agree
Here's
with the
here's
public
one I was
indecency.
talking about. Twilight Domain.
Ooh, that's a different book.
Ho, 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 ho.
That's the advanced version.
There's additional rules that come out. For you guys, it's gonna be easiest just to go with the base.
Mhm.
I think
I'm thinking you two should use the basic
I've
rules for this.
already planned my character around things that are in these books.
So we can't change it because I want to see his character.
It doesn't make it more powerful. It's just a different combo. Plus, I'm a sorcerer. I'm gonna be very weak. So.
It's okay. It's okay. Me and my big buff -1 will protect you.
In charisma or strength.
Strength.
But your dex is what matters for a rogue.
That's
what
true.
type of sorcerer are you?
Shadow magic sorcerer.
Ooh.
Alright. I think there was a Naruto character that did that. What was his name?
Oh, was it the ones with the weird chopstick back things?
What?
No.
Was that them?
No. Yeah, he was
It would be for you. You would get. Did you already put your? So have you placed these yet? No. Actually, what is your race?
What? Elf. Elf.
High elf or wood elf?
I'm
It
guessing she
makes a
doesn't want-
difference in what you.
I'm guessing she doesn't want to be a high elf
Why don't you want to be a high elf?
Yeah, why not?
because it's charisma based, I believe.
Oh, you gotta be.
Or no,
nice
it's
to
intelligence.
that.
You do get extra magic with high elf, I believe.
But you're gonna
So
get
elf, you get +2 to
Cleric.
dex.
I mean, who would want to play a wood elf?
Yeah, that's actually a good point.
Or wood elf players in chat right now.
I'm sorry for accidentally offending you.
So you have +2 to your dex just right on the side. Your speed is 30 feet.
Shikamaru. That's him.
You have dark vision up to 60 feet. And we all know dark vision is the most valuable trait.
Yes.
Seeing at night is.
As-
Oh my goodness.
It's Tom with
It actually doesn't come into play very often.
Oh no.
It can come into play, but some players think that it solves every problem.
You have proficiency in perception.
I can see at night.
Oh my gosh, let's walk.
That
in
would
the
solve.
night.
That would solve a lot of my problems.
and you have Fey ancestry,
It
which
would
is
not
you have advantage
Shin problems.
against
anyways.
charmed and
Just
write that down.
your shin
I don't know
problems.
where to write it.
Here.
Just your shin problems. I don't feel like I struggle in the dark. I'm just chilling, man. Like me as an actual
So,
human.
do you
Like,
have a name?
I love the dark.
Yeah.
For my character?
But like I can
Not
walk
yet.
around in
Do
it.
you want
I
to
know
name
where all
him
my
after
stuff
Naruto
is.
character? I looked him
Vivian
up.
has a
I-
little piano
Depends on
bench
how cool the
desk.
name is.
Shikamaru.
So her desk is here, and the door
I
opens
don't,
like this.
I don't know anything about that.
Somehow
You
I've never
don't?
hit
Oh.
my leg on it because I'm
Yeah.
magical like that.
Talking to the wrong son to know anything about that.
No. I can educate you. You can educate me.
We can all be friends.
Throw around so many fun things.
I am going to go and look and see what maps I have on hand for a mock battle tonight. I have no idea what oh! The map I thought I threw away is way out here.
Oh yo.
That'll work.
Do
That'll
you
work.
use the rice method?
The what?
The rice method?
What is
For
it?
making maps?
Yeah.
I eat dried beans.
Nice.
Yeah.
I made a map once. It was a, not for this, but it was a good
Throw
map.
down the rice
I didn't
and
use
traces.
it.
I did not use rice.
And your
though. I
languages
don't
are
remember
common
what
and
I
Elvish.
used, but it wasn't rice. I don't think Mom let me have the rice.
I didn't use it for this. This is just a simple room and that. But for the world that I made for the game, that the
Take an
other
eraser.
campaign that we do,
Yeah.
I used dried beans. Just let them go out and.
Made
That was
a
that
little thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And all my cities on said map were in ancient Greek, and I was super proud of
I remember this, yes.
myself.
JR, if you can figure it out, let me know because it's driving me crazy. You have no idea how much this is bothering me.
I'm terribly sorry. I am not a technical person.
Are you Wood Elf or High Elf?
I don't know. I didn't even look into it.
High Elf, you increase your intelligence by 1, and you get proficiency with long sword, short bow, long bow. And you get a cantrip from the wizard spell list. For Wood Elf, you get wisdom increases by 1, and you get proficiency with the same long sword, short bow, and you get 35 feet of movement. So your movement goes up to 35 instead of that. And then you can attempt to hide when you're obscured by light foliage and heavy rain.
This is for those are high elf stats there.
No, that was Wood Elf.
Oh, what else?
I was telling you.
That's pretty slick.
So High Elf basically,
Hide.
you would get more intelligence and you get
Right.
wizard cantrip and an extra language. And the Wood Elf, you get a little more speed, wisdom increase, and you can hide in.
+1 wisdom.
It's unfortunate. It's just not +2. 'Cause that would
Yeah,
make a
did you
20
roll?
on
Did you
wisdom.
roll any 17s?
No, she rolled a 15. So she could put the 15 there and then take the 18 for strength or something like that. Because a
Yeah.
Twilight Cleric is actually proficient in heavy armor. So they're kind of like the War Cleric a little bit, in that they have that capability to be like a fighter. It's up to you. It's whatever you want to do.
I don't know which one I want to do.
Just pick one.
Flip a coin. Roll some dice.
Roll some dice. I feel like that solves a lot of problems. I feel like it'd be really funny if instead of having wars, we just rolled a dice and whoever rolled higher won.
What do you want?
That would be less messy.
And you start a war by chucking a dice at someone's head, like a glove, but it's
For your character, probably.
There's an episode of Big Bang
Probably
Theory where
the-
Sheldon decides that he's
What
going to make all of his decisions based on a D20 roll.
Yes.
So there's a scene where
So
he's
it's
kind of
+1
doing
wisdom?
his normal lecture thing to everybody sitting on the sofa, and the scene ends like this. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to stay right here.
And so proficiencies you're going to add down here.
Oh yo.
Actually, let me check this real quick.
Yo, bro.
You have proficiency with martial weapons and heavy armor. So you don't need, just write this down. Martial weapons and heavy armor.
Oh.
What time is it right now?
8:10.
Okay, so good.
I feel like we were pretty efficient.
Yeah. This has gone quickly. We'll get.
The harder part is we're gonna have to do like spell choose. I haven't actually chosen spells or anything. But I can choose those later. I'll just pick 2 for
Yeah,
last
just
time.
pick obvious ones to start off with.
So you got martial weapons and.
Oh, I need to pull out some minis too, just for this,
Heavy
just
armor.
for our purposes here.
So you don't need to write anything down because you're already going to get proficiency with all of these. And the hiding, you don't
You
need to
have to
write that
decide
down.
what you're gonna fight too. I already know. This is what you're fighting right here.
Boy.
Then
Oh boy.
Is it a giant
on your
rat?
spell sheet, write these down.
Oh,
On
rats!
first level, write Fairy Fire and Sleep.
We gotta
giant
boost
rat.
we gotta boost our levels killing rats.
Oh
That'd be
yeah.
fun.
It's like how do you farm aquamarines?
And then Sleep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sure.
And then you'll bubble those in because those are spells that you always have those ready, prepared.
It's like a stand. Why is it? Why
So
is
the way a cleric spells work is you can choose your spell list every day.
Marking what
So
you have.
those are just always
Not what
spells that you have.
Not what you're guessing.
Okay.
is
Another thing you
right
have
answer.
at first level,
Oh,
so you have
well,
this.
I guess.
So
It's
your
still
dark vision actually is a
bubbles.
300-foot dark vision.
Oh, but I was promised. Well, I guess I wasn't really promised anything specific. Just my vague
And that
knowledge
raise
of how
into
this works.
dim light. This action you can magically
Yeah,
share
this
the
is
dark
how
vision
you,
of the future
like,
with the willing
build
creatures
your
you can see
actual
within 10 feet.
person.
We'll go to your wisdom
I'm
modifier.
197.
So you can share it with other people. So this cleric gets dark vision up to
250.
300 feet.
No.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You got
Not that it affects anything,
60
because
years
dark
left.
vision is
Yeah,
irrelevant.
Ish.
But-
but I
Fine.
become an adult at 20, so I can.
So 300 feet,
I'll
and you can share it. You'll just have to remember
It was
this.
some math that went
It's not-
into this,
shouldn't
just so
be a
that you
problem.
are aware. Some math went into this.
This is your
How long do
your
you
vigilant
live?
blessing. So
I
you
don't know. I
can
didn't look that
get
up.
one
Oh,
creature
here, let me find
advantage
it.
on
Okay.
initiative rolls.
This is banking on me knowing where the things were.
Use the,
Do they have a table of contents?
What are you looking for?
Oh, yo, bruh. Nope, I figured it out. Thank you, though. Dragonborn, page 22. I'm trying to figure out how long my father is going to live. You're an adult at 15. You live to be around 80.
oh, good. A regular time period. I'm okay with that.
You're okay with that?
No.
I'm gonna call you a young whippersnapper.
I don't think we're gonna make it. We're not gonna make it on this campaign together.
Why? Scared I'm gonna slice your kneecaps in your sleep?
No, I might lightning you into non-existence.
Okay. So you probably want to
Call
distribute
me,
your
call me whippersnapper.
distribute your things here.
Why? How old are you?
I put the 18 in.
I'm gonna.
I put the 18 in.
How old am I?
Or yeah. I put the 18
45.
in.
Well, I'm 197. You are in front.
It's plus 1.
Young whippersnapper.
No,
Four.
no war elephants.
Or, ooh,
I want a war elephant.
can I have one?
You've been trying to convince him for ages.
Oh.
Our wood
Please?
elf always wants a war elephant.
How about an ostrich? Have an
If you can get my chat commands to work, you can have a war elephant.
Oh,
So for you, because you're a Twilight Cleric, you have proficiency with heavy armor stuff. So I would go put that in strength. Or yeah, okay. And your dex has a +2 bonus, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. So probably want your 16 or your 14 dex. It'd be that or Constitution. Whichever one. If you want more health, you can put in Constitution. It's up to you.
Back in my
Dex is
day.
gonna give you
Oh
more,
my.
like initiative bonus or.
Did they get all their picked their skill proficiencies and all that too? That all is done. Okay.
Oh, actually, they haven't gone through and done the bonuses to them though. So the way you would fill these out is you're gonna go down the list and look at this. So strength, you're proficient, so your strength is +3, +2 because you're proficient, so it's +5 in that
Okay.
box. And you'll just go down all the way.
Okay. Dexterity.
Yes.
Am I proficient in again?
Oh, good lord.
So you could put your 14 in con. That'll give you +2 there. Then you can put your 13
Okay,
or
so
probably your 12.
Then you will also, not just for the ones that you are proficient in, but for all the other ones. So go back up to your saving throws, and the next one down is con, right?
Yep.
So what's your con modifier?
2.
Okay, so +2 on that for a saving throw.
Okay.
And then so far, just look at, for each one of those, look at the ability that it is, and just write your modifier, plus or minus,
Yep.
in that spot.
Yep, and that'll be +1 and -1.
This is
-1.
Oh.
one of these ones.
No, I can't use the proficiency bonus
Plus
for
one.
these.
+2. And all the top are +2. +2. Was this a 12 that you put in
How
there?
was I supposed
Yeah.
to mark that I was proficient in? Because I don't remember.
They're already marked, baby.
Yep.
See the little
The
dots?
shaded ones.
Those are all your proficient ones.
Oh, okay,
Yep.
cool.
So those are the
I
ones
was-
that you add this to. The other ones you don't add the 2 to.
Okay.
So that's
So
your
yeah, just find whatever
Put down your
ability
shields.
that
Shields.
skill is tied to, or whatever,
Shields.
and write your modifier plus or minus, or if it's,
Saving throws are
you
wisdom
might
and
not
charisma?
have one, I'm not sure.
Shield wisdom or
Zero or
wisdom and
just a-
charisma.
Dash mark or whatever.
Yeah, I'm not very persuasive.
That's
Like,
okay. You're trying.
Saving throws.
My sleight of hand is.
That doesn't mean you have to have a good.
Hey,
charisma score.
we can have sleight of hand battles. And
you
then
choose two.
I can
did
call
choose
you
your
a young
background?
whippersnapper.
Nope.
You know what background you want?
Because I don't remember them.
Wait, that's
I'm smarter than you.
2.
Acolyte gets insight and religion. Probably not going to be a charlatan. Not going to be an entertainer.
Ooh.
Oh.
Just pick one with it. Doesn't matter. You just need it for your proficiencies. So acolyte, you get insight, religion. Charlatan,
So that one-
deception, sleight of hand. You're not.
The other one that's just like
As a
it,
cleric,
except
it
that it
doesn't
has
make
the
sense.
double digits.
criminal
roll
doesn't make
those
sense.
together, and that's a D1.
Entertainer, acrobatics, and
A
performance.
D100?
Yeah. So roll those together. And
It would be 38.
38, yeah.
Okay.
Guild
So
artisan,
0,
insight,
0,
and persuasion.
and then
Those
1,
are intelligence.
1, and 0, 0, 0 is 100.
Hermit, medicine, and religion. Noble, history, and persuasion.
This. Oh, so this is
Athletics
That's
and
100,
survival
yeah.
for Halfling.
So if you roll the double 0 and then a single 1, that's 1.
A sage, arcana, and history.
Gotcha.
Researcher is the one. No, that's a sage. Sailor. Probably not sailor. Soldier. This one would make some sense. Athletics and intimidation, since you're like a heavy armor. Urchin, sleight of hand and stuff. That's it.
Oh yeah, success.
You're gonna pick a sailor? Good choice.
Soldier.
If you pick sailor, you have to sing "Come Sail Away" at least once every session.
Every
I don't know that
session.
song.
Soldier. Athletics and intimidation.
I don't know if I know that song.
Athletics.
By the band
Intimidation.
Styx. I'm sailing away. Don't know it? Oh my goodness.
Especially not
Sorry.
on top of a
Apparently
different
I
tune
failed.
Yeah.
thing. I'm sorry.
Then you choose
I'll
two.
Google it when I get home.
History,
I'll add
insight,
it to
medicine,
my
persuasion,
Swedish
religion.
death metal,
Oh my goodness.
Italian
History,
alt
insight,
rock,
medicine, persuasion.
and French pop
You
music.
just typed words into the search bar
Yeah.
and added music, and you're like,
That was
and
way
this is
too
what I'm
many,
gonna like.
way too many adjectives there. For,
They weren't
Persuasion,
even
religion, history,
adjectives
or
though. They
religion.
were countries.
well, but
Languages.
they were in the adjectival position
That's
though,
true.
because they all modified music.
That is
Uh-huh.
true. That is true.
Yeah, so that's what you did, isn't it? You just
Religion,
started typing
Or
words
insight.
and then put
Insight
music
was
at the
good,
end,
No.
and that's what you got. Is that playlist?
Insight.
No, and actually they're all separate
That's wisdom
playlists because you
Yeah,
can't
that's actually-
listen to French
I would do
pop
that- do
music
that
and then
That-
Italian alt rock
that's a
music
good one,
because those are different.
Oh,
It's like how you wouldn't
yeah.
listen to pop and alt rock at the same time anyway.
Okay, so now you
regardless
have oil
of
and
language.
Mace or
water.
Warhammer,
French
if you're
pop,
proficient,
Italian,
Warhammer does more damage. It's a
mega
better weapon. It's
beat.
only if you're
Something.
proficient in Warhammer.
Have you ever heard the Gregorian Chant Nightcore remix of Cotton Eye
Yeah,
Joe?
Warhammer.
No.
That sounds incredible.
It is incredible, and it is a beautiful thing.
Wow.
It was going around on the interwebs for a while because people just kept adding stuff to it. So I don't even know if that's the whole thing.
Warhammer
It's
is
a 3-sided dice.
Yes, but it's 4 because
1d8 bludgeoning or
see,
1d8.
the
points.
point that
Nope.
adds to the top is
Here?
what you
Yeah.
pick
1d8 bludgeoning.
because
So
they
is
can't
there-
make a 4-sided.
Is there a 3-sided
Try
dice?
bludge. B-L-U-G.
No.
3-sided dice.
Well,
B-L-U-D-G-E.
no, because it would land like this, and you would never know what is on the top.
L-U-D-G-E. And then it's also versatile, so just write, like, in parentheses above it, just write 1d10.
I have a 4-sided dice. Yeah. That's most of the attack ones here.
Well, I mean, I got.
Okay, then
I only
scale,
have
leather,
one.
armor, or
Wait,
chainmail.
all
You're
your
proficient with
attacks
it, so you might as well
No,
pick
6.
chain. They'll give you a
6.
better armor class.
6 with the quarterstaff.
So chainmail.
Down here.
Chainmail.
I got one
Here,
one
chainmail.
solid D8.
And that gives you a
Stabby,
base
stabby, rapier
16 armor class.
Or stabby something. Let me tell you.
Oh yeah, I am, you young whippersnapper.
What is it?
16 armor class.
All right.
That
I
does
can't
it.
let this go. I'm gonna try something else here.
Alrighty, I believe in you.
I'm
Light
gonna
crossbow.
keep the
You're
stream
welcome.
going for now.
Sweet.
Keeping the stream
Or
going for
simple
now.
weapon. So for you have.
Aw.
Is this the 8-sided dice?
You have
Why is there
proficiency.
9
You could do
Then
a short
it's
bow,
probably a
sling,
10-sided
then?
dice.
That's a 10-sided
but
dice. Where's the
a light
8-sided?
crossbow might be the
I think
best.
it's
Light crossbow
this
is
one
D8.
is
Here's
not.
This one. No, that's 10. What's the 8-sided dice?
It's this one.
this
I'm so glad we figured that out.
one.
Oh.
Crossbow is 1d8 of piercing. Pierce. P-I-E.
Oyo, Oyo, bro.
I-E.
I spelled it 2 different ways,
Good
so
for you.
you know.
Make sure you get one
Okay,
right.
and then for your bonuses here,
Ah, dang you!
it's
knocked
strength
over my
and then
dice
dex
tower.
for this. So you put the slash through it, and then it'll be you're proficient with it, so your proficiency is +2. So it'll be +4 and +2.
Here we go.
+4 and +2 for both. +4, +2. Yep, for both. As the one below
So
it.
very hard, and I'm failing.
Made mine all the way to the top.
A priest pack or an explorer's
That's
pack.
nice for you.
You want to just go with the explorer's pack? Just write it. We can do it like just write explorer's pack.
That's quality stuff in there. I got that too.
And then a shield. Write a shield down.
I got the burglars pack, and I got my marbles.
You lost your marbles at 150.
And a shield gives you +2 armor class. So your armor class goes
I
to 18.
did a little bit.
You
That's-
did. You
That's when my
And your
motivational
initiative
person
is
stole something
+2.
from me.
you have dementia.
Oh, yeah.
Your health
I
is
am
D8.
elderly. I've got dementia.
8.
8.
That's why one
Plus
of my
your
traits is if there's a
constitution,
plan,
so
I'll forget
10.
/ ignore it.
And then your hit dice is 1d8.
Also, because me in real life will forget / ignore it.
You were totally going to fall into a river.
Oh, after you were so nicely standing next to me to make sure I didn't do that, because I'm old and you need to
I'm
respect
lawfully
your
good.
elders.
I'm lawfully good. I would
Okay,
do that.
so now the only thing you have
That's
to do
nice.
is choose your
I'm
spells.
not.
Whatever you trip on is not
Yeah,
my
just
fault.
you can have those.
That's
side
true.
What
effects.
is
But aren't you like supposed to respect your elders? You're a monk. I think that should be part of your.
E. I see.
The elder is worthy of respect, you bet.
I'm probably older than both of you guys.
How old are you?
Because I'm an elf.
Oh, yo, you probably will be. How old are you gonna be? This is important information.
175.
Oh, I'm older than you.
You wanted to be an old
So
lady.
neutral.
I wanted
Sorry,
to be
NG,
an old
NG.
lady. It's because I have old lady energy, and I thought it'd be funny.
Okay.
All of that is true.
Oh yeah.
So your cleric spells is right here.
92% of my
So
life
choose
choices are because
two.
I thought it'd be funny.
I was gonna end badly for you.
3. You choose 3.
Oh yeah, it already
cantrips.
has, man.
And
But I'm still
5
out of the party,
spells.
so
3 cantrips and 5 first level spells.
That's alright, because your mom is the party.
Mom is the party. May I have some water?
Absolutely.
No.
Not.
You want me to?
Absolutely.
No.
Sure. I don't know where/how to acquire it.
Yep. Go.
You gotta
go ahead.
stand up.
Yeah,
I'm
just
going.
bring,
I'm
The
going.
left
Bring a
foot
glass
in
down.
front of the
Oh,
right
sink.
foot.
Sorry, go Huh?
And the tap.
It's a cup. You could use one, or you could use your hands. But if you
Okay,
use your
well-
hands, you don't get to come on the campaign, because that's how God did it.
I have determined. I at least see one problem. Streamlabs is not showing up as present in chat, which is not good.
Half of my abilities. Starting off real poor. I'm actually this. I thought that was a 1. That's not bad.
That's a good one.
16. 14. 12 again.
So how did you get into this?
17. That's nice. Actually, these are crazy.
He's gonna be our. He's gonna be the anchor.
The sorcerer is going to be the tank.
He's gonna hold. He's gonna hold the team together.
Yeah,
Who's holding the team together?
I got 12, 16, 14, 12, 17, 13.
Yeah, he's got no negatives.
No negatives, yeah.
Oh,
Negatives.
how dare you!
I only got one.
So 17 goes to charisma. Easy.
I got some water.
18.
I'm so proud of you. You did it.
Wait, you said 3 cantrips and 5.
3 cantrips and 5 spells. I can just tell you what to choose if you want.
Yeah, you just do that. I don't want to choose.
Healing,
You definitely want to
Quick
pick
healing.
Yeah, definitely pick your healing. You'll want your
Wait.
shield.
your standard heal wounds or heal what is it? Cure wounds. Cure wounds. You want that one? You want a way to do damage, so I would pick Guiding Bolt. Guiding Bolt. Not Smite. It's almost Smite, but not quite.
Why is Smite better?
It's just a different name.
I would pick Bless.
Oh, you ran into this too, T-Cat?
Do you have a
Shake.
Do you have a liquidy?
What?
Ooh, a liquidy. I didn't
Quick-
know that was
quick-
a spell,
quick-
but I know that
quick
is
fighting.
a word.
One of them.
I don't know
That's it.
Well, look
No
what-
liquid.
T-Cat, that's
I don't know
it.
where they are.
You go to the S.
Oh my
there's
gosh, do
alphabetical
we
order.
get to have war elephants?
That's
No, because it was T-Cat that solved the problem and not Brad 04.
Oh no.
So I think that's it. So
no war elephants.
okay, so someone type exclamation D20. And there it is. Chat commands are working. Thank you so much, T-Cat. You are the MVP of the day.
Fantabulous.
Which means nothing.
It means a lot. My gratitude is worth a great deal.
They get stuck. They get like there's like this sort of paint and they like get stuck to the bottom. You can't-
It's there could have been a better design for those.
I see.
Absolutely, shout out T-Cat for crying out loud. Shout out T-Cat all night long.
Oh no. Oh, a little man. Look at him.
Nice
see,
try.
This is the Dragonborn.
Oh, look, very, very obviously wearing clothes.
He's not from my clan.
Oh. You could just sell your clothes, so then you'd have money, and then
I start with 5 gold pieces.
I start with 15, yo.
Oh, you stole some from me. I demand it back.
You want me to steal some more?
I demand my 10 gold pieces back.
How much do you have for sleight of hand?
I don't have sight.
Well, you got 3. How much do I have for sleight of hand? I got 6.
Nice nat
yeah,
1.
I can steal from you.
You're rolling that one.
Tom.
Sounds about
His
right.
first time rolling the d20 after the chat commands got turned back on, and he rolls a 1.
Oh no! So why are you in your castle there?
He's the game master.
Yeah, for right now it doesn't matter. I'm just sitting here.
But normally,
during
do you have like notes and like?
Oh yeah. During the game, this is where there's a lot of stuff that goes on that I don't want you to see and stuff like that. So I won't lift it up. There's a DM screen back here behind this. This is something I made with a little help, but the screen that actually comes with the game, if you buy the set, has a bunch of information on it that is just useful in the moment information to look up certain effects, what they do, or whatever.
Nice.
So I have that back here, but I've got my maps back here. I've got information back here. I've got miniatures back here that I will use during the game that I don't want them to see, because then they'll know what they're about ready to face at some point.
Oh yeah.
So
do we need to like
Bane or command?
memorize what miniatures you got out here so that we know if you move them?
well, yeah, this is a different deal here. So what you will be playing is not what they play, and so different creatures, different setting. This is you're playing in a published world of Wizards of the Coast. That like this is one of their worlds called Forgotten Realms. That's where this takes place. The game that they play and the other group plays in a world that I made. So
Cool.
yeah, so they don't know what's in it or anything like that. But I mean, it's still
Yeah. I was,
typical D&D
I
creatures.
was listening to a D&D podcast. I don't remember if it was Created World or not, but it was like a school. It was very entertaining. I don't know if I finished it or not. I was listening to it at 2 a.m.
Strixhaven.
What?
It was Strixhaven, probably. Yeah.
I was listening to it at 2 a.m. on a bus.
Oh,
Yeah, because there was a reason for this.
New York.
Yeah, it wasn't just because I was having a funny little time. No, it's because I was not listening. But Amelia recommended it. But I was listening to a different like campaign than she was, so it was very funny. And she was like, "You gotta listen to this one," and I was like, "I'm sorry, I started this one. I listened to this one first."
It was like Persona 5.
Yeah. Kind of. Well, no. Well,
How'd your
kind of.
stats end
It
up?
was kind of like a magic-y school. So it's
Oh.
strange. So it was D&D flavor.
Let's see what
It
we
says
got.
at 19 actually.
Yeah.
Wisdom.
Now I have to learn how to play this character.
Yeah, you have to
It's not very
pick your
complicated.
spells, learn your spells. Huh? Oh, he
I
picked them
don't
all.
have
together.
any. I haven't picked the cantrip yet though.
How many do you get? 3 cantrips?
How do you hold your pencil? Oh. Huh.
You hold yours wrong.
Yeah, I can't tell this is wrong. But this
How do you
feels bad.
How do you hold your chopsticks?
Probably like this. I don't know.
I hold mine like this as I set them down to pick up a fork.
Nice. I'm proficient with chopsticks, but like I don't know if I hold them right.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
Check your sheet. Are you really proficient with chopsticks?
Oh, I don't know. I don't have chopsticks down here. Thieves' tools. I feel like chopsticks could fall into
What?
that category.
That makes
They're like
sense.
lock
That makes
kinda.
sense.
They're
If
what?
you can manipulate thieves' tools, you can surely manipulate
chopsticks?
chopsticks.
Yeah, I can
Okay.
use chopsticks now.
There you go.
Yeah, there I go.
There you go. Off the edge.
Can you use chopsticks?
No, I have claws.
See?
I don't need. I
Did
don't
you
need
look at
chopsticks.
either of those websites
Pick it.
that I
and
sent
eat it.
you about
I did.
personalized
That-
minis?
That was fun.
Yeah.
I
You
spent
can
hours
you
doing
can
that.
spend a lot of time messing. So hers, which is get yours. Just put any rings that are on it back on it.
Oh, I have bless on me.
Okay. So that's a Hero Forge mini right there.
Yeah, that's nice.
Ooh.
The bard.
Yep.
Gnome. She's a gnome bard.
Oh.
Forest gnome.
Nice.
Forest gnome,
Forest.
specifically.
So you make cookies and trees.
While you
Yeah, that's right.
sing and seduce doors.
Not doors.
Seduce doors?
What? Why would you seduce doors?
You know what? I think I'm actually more intimidating. My gnome character is more intimidating than a dragonborn in our thing, I believe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm
I
not very
believe I'm more
intimidating.
intimidating than Daniel.
Oh, in your skill,
Mhm.
are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, there you go. I've always feared gnomes.
That's because of your
Those
charisma.
are terrifying.
Gnomes, gnomes are terrifying.
What is base armor class? Is it 8 plus
10.
10 plus dex? Is that just
think
if
so.
you don't have anything?
Yep.
Because I don't have any armor.
That's
Wait,
too bad for
what's
you.
your armor class?
12.
Sweet, so I'm not IS1. Let's go.
Yeah, you
I'm
have
an
like
18.
Yeah, you have 18 armor class
Nice.
Oh, you're in the front
as a cleric.
as a cleric.
But she's like a battle cleric.
You know what? That'll work.
She's
Sure.
a soldier.
Yeah.
No, it makes it actually
it's a
makes
martial.
sense.
It's a martial type in that sense.
The
So
Twilight cleric is you get proficiency with heavy martial weapons, so it's like you're basically a fighter.
And my background is a soldier.
I mean, it makes sense for her. Okay. I just have a few more things to
So
finish up
that's
on my sheet.
skirting
I
right
need
along
to have a
paladin line, right?
You need to write your stuff up here. This is wisdom. Your spell save DC is going to be 14. And your S plus 4. And this is just write WIS for wisdom right here. And then click. There's a little bit more writing involved with
the
the
casters.
casters.
Uh-huh. Little few
Yeah.
more decisions.
See, you're over here agonizing over which healing spell, and I'm like, I'm just gonna cut behind your knees.
So
I just asked the 8-ball, will this party survive past the first session?
Oh no!
And the 8-ball's answer was, I have a bad feeling about this.
Solid, actually. He's already threatened my life. That's because I called him a young whippersnapper.
Yeah. What?
Maybe, do you have any suggestions for cantrips?
I'm
Yes.
sure I do if I see the list. You want a simple healing one, probably.
There's no healing cantrip.
Oh. Well, you want your
Guidance.
Huh?
Guidance.
Guidance is a good one.
I would pick guidance, and I like light,
Yeah.
but it doesn't. I guess light doesn't matter a whole lot because
Let me see the list. Let me see that book.
Sacred Flame is like a damage cantrip. Does a little bit of damage.
I don't have to think about cleric cantrips very often.
Yeah, because we don't have a cleric.
Yeah. I chose not to play a cleric because I played a cleric back when we were playing in the first one when I quit.
Yeah. Did you roll that character, or was
No,
that
you guys
you
chose
adopted
it for
that
me, and
character?
I didn't
Yeah, that's
want
right.
it.
That's right.
That is rough.
especially the cleric.
Oh, this isn't a very big list either.
No, it's not much.
That's got to be the smallest cantrip list of all of them, isn't it?
It's definitely not up there.
Well, I guess other than the ones who don't have cantrips.
Being thrust into a cleric is not kind. You gotta
Clerics are more fun in this version though.
You gotta really want to be one.
What is a cleric? Hey, Dad.
Wow, you did it.
I did.
I'm so proud.
Thanks.
I would do Sacred Flame because it's damage that doesn't cost a spell slot.
I have one more on you though.
So I agree with him about light, probably.
So I have guidance, light,
Daughter.
and what?
Sacred Flame.
You guys have already learned the core concepts of D&D is how fast can you stack your dice.
and
I did it!
what to do while you're waiting for your turn to come around.
Nice.
I don't have this.
And sacred flame.
I need this.
So guidance, light, and sacred flame.
Or Sacred Fame. If
Sacred
you want to be really, really popular.
I'm
I'm really popular with my people because I heal them. Yeah.
Except when you're too late, and then you are.
okay.
Well,
See, I feel like a necromancer is objectively just a better healer. It's like, Doc, I broke my arm. Cox gun. I can fix that. and but like that is a good question. Does necromancy cure whatever was ailing you when you died? Does it only cure what killed you? Is there a way that you can make a broken heart kill you? Or does it go, nah, it was the infection?
You're basically done and ready to go.
well,
The real
I
question.
have those.
Just go and add them here. It's all right.
Yeah. Okay, so
1 + 1 is 2.
just each one of those has either strength through charisma next to it, right?
Yeah.
For saving throws and all your skills there. So just whatever your modifier is, that's what goes in that slot.
I
And
forgot to do
unless you're
acrobatics.
proficient in it, then add your proficiency
No,
mod as well.
gotta be acrobatic. How acrobatic
So
are
if it's
you?
dex, which is
Fine.
+2,
Wow,
and then
you're very
Fine.
acrobatic.
Yeah.
+2. So
All right.
I'm more acrobatic.
What
I'm
are you-
also littler.
Are you
You realize
proficient?
this is a
in-
team event.
No.
You're
not a
in your saving
competition.
throw, you
No,
mean?
I'm just gonna stab you in
in
your
my
sleeve.
saving throw, I'm proficient in wisdom and charisma.
It's okay, I will actually
Wisdom
stab
and
you.
what?
Charisma. That's what Caleb said.
I'm just
Okay.
trying to
Yeah,
figure out
it's
how
for
it
sure.
So
works.
for those two, you would
are-
add your ability,
You're gonna
your
be voted off this
modifier for that
island.
ability, and
It's a
your.
team event. You can't vote me off the island.
You're just.
Oh, yes, I can.
Well, I don't want you to come here. But
You can't vote me.
you want me to just fill them in?
Out. Out.
You need me to complete your party.
Stump.
Will you hand me that glasses case that's sitting right there, please?
Yes.
It's too small. I just need to put on my reading
You
glasses
old
for this.
man.
Thank you. Oh, definitely.
It's okay.
That's what happens. I'm getting closer to that point.
I need my prescription updated.
Okay. I can't read this when I have my glasses on.
I think you need your prescription updated too.
I can't read the words on the screen without
Me neither.
I can't even see that there are words
With her glasses on.
with them on. Like I can look at that. I'm pretty sure there's some lines happening.
There's color blurring and.
Well, okay, so
looks
it's like
it looks like
it's
a
like
Monet.
there's a red line and then a white line and
No.
then a red line
No.
and then a white line and then a purple line and then a white line
Oh
and then
yes, that's right.
that
That's right,
one
the
is like
chat.
kind of mint and white.
my glasses. Those are the names, and then what they type.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely what that is.
Cute.
Thanks.
Another high perception character here for you, Elizabeth.
I know. It's great.
We can perceive everything.
I think that's a really good thing.
It is. That I don't have room for my next set of dice in my bag.
You need another bag.
I
I got it. Here you go.
ooh, I like the yellow one.
Those are my burning inspiration.
Those are your what?
It's a thing that I can do as a bird.
Nice. Very cool. You have good taste in dice.
Well, no argument there.
Okay, what is who whose reoccurring D&D event on Sunday is? Whose event is that? Because it has been there as long as I can remember.
That's the Browns. I don't know why it's in our calendar. No, it's not. That's
Read that book
I think
again.
that's Joe. Uncle Joe.
Why is it in our calendar?
Because Nana's calendar is synced with ours.
I love that she's just like never taken it off.
They still do it. I think they do it. They do it on Zoom, Skype, FaceTime. I don't know. One of those.
One of those many illustrious programs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I should probably put my name on there.
Does the cleric get a resurrection spell?
Later in the game, yeah.
Oh, rats! Can we go ahead and just add that? Little
We're gonna
helpy.
die a bunch.
Little helpy.
No, he's not gonna die because I will protect him.
I think the monk's probably one of the ones that's going to be up
The
in the
monkey
front.
should be, yeah, the monkey.
Well, I know, but
That's
he
gonna be-
isn't wearing
that's gonna
any
be
armor. We gotta.
That's
we
fine.
Yeah, but he makes up for it because
Yeah.
he gets to add his dex and wisdom modifiers to
Do you have?
That's true.
Do you two have your passive perception filled in?
No.
Okay, so the number that goes there is 10 plus your wisdom modifier plus your proficiency bonus if you are proficient in perception.
What does that mean?
I am I am awesome sauce.
So 10 plus wisdom modifier.
Yep. And
Or-
if you're proficient in perception, then you can add your perception modifier to it.
All right, 14.
Okay, you're 16.
Let's go.
Nice. You are very perceptive.
So that
16 is nice.
that has to do with how. So that's your true situational awareness there.
Okay.
Without having to ask and make a roll, that's how perceptive you are, just as a baseline.
Okay.
Oh, I'm almost as high as I am in. I'm +6 in perception. Almost as high as I am as a bard.
Wow.
Nice.
I have -1 in intimidation, but I'm proficient in it.
I love
Yes,
that.
that's so. So you ended up with like a +1 because you were -1 plus your proficiency modifier.
I'm
You went from -1 to +1 on that.
Nice.
I
I'm a -1. It says intimidation.
I'm a
In
negative.
intimidation.
That's what it says. Yeah.
I'm a -1
Are
in
you-
religion, and
are
I
you
have a
proficient in that?
modifier.
And you're
No,
a
I have a
monk.
-1.
I know, right?
So I'm proficient in intimidation.
What are you
that
gonna
has
do?
The dots colored in.
So like, what
Well,
does
then
that
my-
mean? Does that mean
my
you
charisma
don't
is
understand
negative.
theology?
I'll have to sort that out.
Oh yeah, your charisma is -1. Yeah.
I have
But your
conflict
skill
with
check bonus
Conflict.
should be
internal
+1,
conflict.
right?
I don't know.
Was that right?
You wrote -1.
Let me see it. I might have done that incorrectly.
It's okay. I got a -1 in my religion with a proficiency modifier. I'm a sad man.
Oh yeah, no, I did do that wrong. Because you're -1 because of your charisma, but then you do get your proficiency bonus in that, so that should have brought you to +1.
I got brought up to -1.
You're the one with the 5.
It's okay. It's okay.
What?
Don't panic about it.
Now all I have is -1 in deception. That kind of fits my character anyways, right?
Not very,
Yeah.
not very deceptive.
I should be good enough to go.
All
I got
right.
everything written down.
Ready.
That is.
Which is
30.
I'm the top sweet person too.
Wow.
Nice.
This is weird. I'm used to being the lowest person or like the second lowest person.
Yeah.
I think what this means is that we're supposed to throw you in first.
There you go.
That probably is what it means.
I mean, as a soldier, yeah, you're.
She
kinda
will be first.
front lines.
She's the quickest.
Yeah, no more of this hanging back to use your light crossbow or whatever it is.
I think it's just a normal.
That'll be me.
Yeah, longbow.
Which I'm not. No.
Oh,
As a
you,
sorcerer,
oh, I
yeah.
see what you're saying. Yeah. Okay, one other thing. Each of you, when you're ready, roll a 6-sided die. Okay.
6.
That's how many gold you have.
4.
3. Do I get to add that to the gold I started with?
Cool.
Yeah, what'd you put for gold down there?
5. I started with 5 gold pieces.
Okay, I didn't know you had done that, so that's fine. Just leave it at the 5 then.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
I
but
don't get to add it?
no.
Man.
Nope.
Wait,
Sorry.
why? Oh, you're saying.
I didn't know if you guys had even done that yet, so I was gonna roll for your coin. Have you roll for coins this way? Because
I just took what is from the kit,
That's fine. That's
or
fine.
from the background.
That's fine.
I
If you do
didn't.
that, that's fine. But I'm also gonna have you roll for silver and copper.
Okay.
Okay.
Soldier.
So roll a. Let's see. Let's do a D12 for silver.
This is 12. Yeah,
You have 10.
1.
I got a 10.
Nice.
Okay.
1.
1,
10
baby.
silver,
Is that everyone?
and then a D20 for copper.
So D12.
12 for silver, 20 for
One.
copper.
4.
I got some low rolls there.
It's okay.
Oh, cocked. It was gonna be a 12.
And a D20 for copper.
That's 11.
I
So
got
11
1
silver?
for silver.
Okay. Just for fun, I'll let you roll a D4 for electrum, but no platinum right now.
I started with platinum. I don't know about.
D4 for electrum.
Who?
Triangle.
Is that the
The
E
triangle.
one?
1.
Ooh, 4. I don't know what electrum is, but.
So here's how the coinage goes in this game. Copper is the lowest. 10 copper equals a silver. 10 silver equals a gold. 10 gold equals a platinum. Okay. Then the electrum is the oddball coin, and 2 electrum equals a gold. But for the rule of 10, it's 10 copper to a silver, 10 silver to a gold, 10 gold to a platinum, and then you just have to remember that electrum is 2 gold.
Okay.
Or 2 makes a gold.
That means I have 2 gold from Electrum.
Oh, me too. Yes. I'm super wealthy now.
You are super wealthy. Good for you.
Would you like to make a donation?
So remember how I don't have morals.
Okay, would you like to do a battle here and go over some of the mechanics a little bit?
Uh-huh.
Alright, so go ahead and set this out.
Oh no.
And why don't you also... Are there some pillars out here still? Somewhere?
No.
Yeah, there are, right here. Just for kicks and giggles, put those... Just spread them out wherever you want in there, just for cover or whatever, if you want to try. Not, I said spread out.
You should have put it on top of it. It's an extra tall tower.
Just like a random assortment.
Yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter for this.
Okay.
Probably wouldn't find a natural cavern like that with pillars in it anyway, but
All the time.
we'll go with it.
There's stalagmites.
Have you seen the sideways growing stalagmites? I don't know any of my spells. They're very cool.
They're not a thing.
They
You'll have
are
to
a
look them up
thing.
later.
They're not a thing. You
Yeah,
can't
I
have a sideways growing stalag
I need
Well,
get a
cards.
stalagmite just from the
What?
ceiling. No,
That's-
from the bottom. Stalactite from the ceiling.
Okay,
I'll
let's-
find it for you. Don't panic.
I'm gonna turn this down. I'm not going to worry about trying to get battle music.
No, you need battle music.
It deserves a place on Molso's.
Okay, I'll turn on battle music.
It's,
I
it's
actually will.
Swedish death metal.
Yes, it is Swedish death metal played on the piano.
Okay, that's not it. That's not it. This is it.
It's basically just classical music because it's metal because all metal is classical music with reverb.
Here, this is the battle music.
If it's
Right
good,
here.
bad metal is not classical music with reverb.
But we haven't discovered yet what we're up against.
Well, we're gonna
And
walk
it's not
into
a giant rat.
we're gonna walk into a creepy cave. So
Okay,
I mean,
for our purposes right now,
Cat.
this is our hobbit.
Halfling?
Just yeah,
That's your
halfling.
character.
Okay, no, yeah, you can look, but
Or we put him like entering
we'll start
the
in the hallway.
all right, cool
Okay.
beans.
This is our rogue, or excuse me, the halfling is
That's
the
the
rogue.
same thing.
So what should I do?
Just make
then?
this the cleric.
Fine.
Cleric.
That's the
Rogue.
cleric.
Rogue.
Here's our sorcerer,
Sorcerer.
That's me.
and I didn't really have a good generic monk one, so this paladin's gonna serve as the monk for
Okay.
right now.
That's very noble of you.
We'll put you both in the front because you both are kind of like the fighters in the group.
You're
Okay.
speedy, you're fighters, though.
I think we should send the rogue in first.
Okay.
I mean, you
So-
can.
So first thing here, just to give a sense of how it might go if you were approaching a room like this. So what are you going to do as you're getting it up to a room like this? What
Probably looking for traps.
okay? So you're looking there. You're going to be looking for traps. You're going to be wanting to kind of just get a quick check of the scene. What do we see?
I might be
Doing-
watching the ceiling.
Yeah. Okay. So, and in that case, I will ask for a perception check. Okay.
So these two are in
So-
the front. And they're probably both looking, right? So they might both roll.
Yes. So if you're both looking, you can each roll, or you can.
I need to. I know, but I need.
Yeah.
to
She's not in front, so we can do. So.
I'm
what-
not in front.
She's in front.
No,
She is
she's
in
in front.
front.
Oh, you are. That's right.
Yeah,
That's
so
right.
she's the
we
perceptive
need,
one.
We
Oh,
need
that's
the
right,
perceptive
that's right.
one in the front with the
Yeah.
heavy armor.
And also the tank.
Yeah. that-
Wow, you really
More
can
like-
have them both.
More like this. There we go.
Oh my goodness.
Well, sleep isn't in here.
Okay, just set that aside for right now. Okay, so you would, since you're both in front, I would say, I'd say, why don't you each make a perception check? Whenever any check is always the d20 for that.
Okay.
So you're rolling that, and you're going to add to it whatever your perception modifier is, or subtract from it, as the case may be.
Not a
Good start.
17.
17
Plus your modifier
plus my modifier.
for perception.
That's bad.
That's 2.
2. Okay.
17 and
19.
2 is 19.
19.
12. Okay. So
Down with the
for
perception
our
roll.
purposes right now, I'm just going to assume the room is lit enough to see stuff.
Actually, you might just say that I cast out lights and they just fly into the room.
oh, dancing lights.
Dancing lights.
I feel like that eliminates any form of surprise that we have, but alrighty.
Yeah. Well, for our purposes right now,
We're just going to say that for...
Okay. So I'll say this.
You guys
So-
can't even see in the dark. So
No, we can't see in the dark.
No.
That's,
so you wouldn't be walking... You wouldn't have even made that perception check if you couldn't see anything.
Yeah. So
that's true.
there's like the room is torchlit.
Okay,
There's
cool.
there's torches.
Okay.
Never mind. The lights come back.
Take them back. Don't
there's-
use them yet.
There's torches around the room about every 30 feet or so around this room, lighting it, and there's torches on the pillars too. So the room is fairly well lit. It's not bright, but it's lit enough that you can see it. And with a 19, you let me roll to make sure this is legit. It is. You don't see anything out and about in the room. However, you're pretty sure that you saw something ducked behind that pillar immediately to the right.
All right.
You saw movement
That one.
just as you were coming up.
Movement in the right pillar,
Yep.
but no traps.
We have right pillar movement.
Quick,
you do not
Claire,
see any evidence
use
of
your power.
traps at this point.
Which one?
Your vigilant blessing.
I don't have vision.
Ooh.
Yes, you do.
Sorry, I have this plane.
Use your vigilant
Oh.
blessing.
Okay, what would you like to do?
Use your vigilant blessing.
I guess I'll touch him and give him a vigilant blessing, which is
What's that do?
Gives an advantage on initiative rolls.
Okay.
Game on.
Advantage
Why are
on
you- why are
initiative
you giving
rolls.
the- All right.
well, you're right there, so you can.
Okay. So this is you think you saw movement there.
Okay.
Now under normal circumstances you would so I tell you that doesn't mean your character has told them that. Right?
Ah.
So
Okay.
you have a second, or whatever, you say, okay, well, I let them know that I just saw movement behind that pillar. That would be so there's part of this where I'm talking to you, but me telling you doesn't mean it's happened in game, right? There's always this dynamic of I've told you, the player and character.
Yep.
But that's just your knowledge right now until you do something with it.
So I tell my party I saw something go behind the pillar.
All right.
Oh, joyous day.
Okay.
I'm fairly certain.
I'll send my dancing lights just to, like, loop behind the pillar and kind of like float around it. See if
It was this first one.
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
I'll just like send them out there and like have them like fly behind it. Maybe it'll scare it out or something.
Okay. They go out, and that's within range, right? I forget the range.
120.
120, that's fine. Okay. So they go out, and they loop behind, and you hear a squawk, and you see this jump out, about right there, startled and jump away from it. And as soon as that happens, you see one more come from behind that other pillar, and two more come from behind the ones in the back, one on each side.
2 more each.
Yeah.
So like 6 total.
Yeah.
Is this guy like actually heavy armor?
No, it's just a kobold. One on each side of the pillar, of each pillar. There you go.
That's a lot of dudes.
Yep. Okay, and as soon as that happens, we need to roll initiative. Okay, so
Oh my.
let me get. Is that post-it note thing still out here? Thank you. Okay, so now for initiative, you're rolling a d20 and you're adding your initiative bonus to it.
Okay.
Oh. Okay.
Ooh.
But you have advantage on initiative rolls,
Mm-hmm.
so you get to roll again.
Oh yeah, did we explain what advantage and disadvantage is?
So advantage means you roll the dice twice, take the higher roll.
Okay, so I got an 18.
It's a pretty good first roll.
Yep.
Probably not gonna beat that.
No.
Yeah, that's all.
18. So
Okay.
that's 21.
Okay.
Did I make a note of that?
No, he has.
No.
He'll
I
have
keep
like an
track.
advantage
Okay.
sheet, or not. He'll have a sheet like that shows turn order.
And so disadvantage is the opposite of that. Roll 2 of them and take the lower roll.
Gotcha.
Okay, and what'd you get?
7 with my bonus.
Okay.
You got it really high.
7.
Wow.
7, okay.
14.
Going in first. Yes! Let's go!
I feel like
Go!
this is the opposite of the order that we
Let's go!
had previously
The guy who's
decided
got
about.
nothing on and the guy who can't take a hit.
Yeah.
So
Yes!
so you are first up.
Alright.
Okay, so it's your turn. So now we've moved into initiative order, and in the game, this is one of those things where in the game, as we play it here, we might spend in a battle 30 minutes or more. Probably not this one, but 30 minutes or more in a battle where we actually covered about 18 to 24 seconds of in-game time.
Okay.
So everybody gets a turn in each round right now is how this is. So we're gonna play round number 1 where everyone gets to go, and everyone has a turn based on initiative order.
Okay.
When that's done, in game 6 seconds will have passed.
Okay.
So that's because just combat, right? Just so in your turn you have an action. If you have, you might have a bonus action, and you have movement. So always figure action and movement, and then you might have a bonus action too. It just depends on your character, on whether you do or you don't. So for right now, for example, if you're wanting to engage one of them, you have, are you 30 movement?
30 movement.
Okay.
Every
So
square is
each
5
square
feet.
is 5 feet, and diagonals, you can move diagonally as 5 feet.
I'm not gonna make it.
Okay.
You have darts.
Yeah,
darts.
you also, if you get close enough and be within range, whatever your range is with darts, you could step up and throw a dart at one of them. As your move as far as you need to, and then your action would be to throw a dart
Okay. So I can move and then do an action?
Yep. Or you in any order. You can actually, so with 30 feet of movement, you could move 15, throw a dart, and then move your next 15. You can split your movement too that way. And so one thing, it's not really the way that the pillars have been set up right now. This wouldn't necessarily work. But let's say that there is another pillar
that I could hide behind?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So you could move out, throw a dart, and then use the rest of your movement to get cover behind another pillar. So that's a possibility too. But for now, you could just move. I don't remember the range of a dart.
20.
Okay. So if you move within 20 feet of one of those, you can throw a dart at it without having disadvantage.
Oh, okay. So I move up 20 feet,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm
Yep, you're within range.
within
Yep,
range.
throw a dart.
So then I can throw a dart.
Yeah, so roll a d20 and add your attack bonus that is there by dart in your weapons there.
Yeah, a D20, but it says D4.
That's for damage.
That's damage.
if you hit.
Oh, okay, gotcha. 19
That's
Plus 5.
plus 5,
Yeah.
24.
So that definitely hits.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll damage.
Which one is it? The top one you have or the bottom?
2.
Plus your damage
Oh.
bonus.
3, so 5 damage.
So let's see here.
This
Is
one,
that
I'm going
actually
after that one there.
Yeah.
That man.
Which one did you go after?
This one here.
Okay. So you throw that dart, and you did how much damage?
5.
5. Okay. So you throw it at it, and it just sinks in its right eye, and it drops to the ground.
Knocked it out with the dirt.
It's been a while since you guys fought them, but yeah, that's
They have very low HP.
yeah, very low.
That is very. They only have 5 HP. All of them only have 5 HP?
Well,
we don't know.
yeah, you don't know, but so in the all monsters have like hit die, which means like so a monster might have 2d8 plus 2 or something, and so you'd roll 2 8-sided die and add 2 to it, and that's how many hit points they have. Or they also just list an average in there too, just for ease.
Sure.
I'm just going with the average,
With the
for
average.
right now. Yeah.
So I still have movement left. Should I move back?
You could
one?
also
You
move behind
could
the
also
pillar.
move behind the
Oh,
pillar. a little
behind the
bit.
pillar?
To some of them, you'd have cover for some of them. You can see that some of them have. You see some of them holding daggers. You see them like with a dagger in one hand and a sling in the other. So you know that they might be hurling some sort of a projectile your way.
Okay. So I'm gonna slide over this towards the pillar.
Okay. All right. Very good. So that, unless you have something else you want to do, like if you have a bonus action you could do, which as a monk I don't think you do right now.
Not right now.
So that would be the end of your turn. Okay.
Okay.
So then what I do now is I'm going to my initiative list based on the rolls you guys did. And I can see that next in order is our sorcerer
Unnamed
over
character.
here.
And when you get to us, she has a higher dexterity, so she
Okay.
goes first.
Okay.
Okay.
Good to know.
So I have 30 feet of movement. I'll go 5, 10, 15.
Yeah,
You
'cause
can
if
move
high-
through allies,
Yeah.
but you cannot move through enemies without, they will attack if you try.
Which ones
So,
have like ranged weapons in their hands?
They all look ready for all contingencies right now. And even a dagger is a ranged weapon too, so. Or can be.
You wouldn't say that these are within 5 feet of each other, would you?
No, not with a pillar between them.
that's fair.
Crap.
Okay. I will go ahead and just kind of move my hands and just launch like a thing of acid. It just
Okay.
tries to land on this guy right here.
Oh yeah, you were going for acid splash?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, so is that a dex save or is that
Yeah, it's a dex save.
okay? So now I have his spell requires its target to make a dexterity saving throw. So just like you have saving throws on your sheet, I have to roll a saving throw for that creature.
Target must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d6 of acid damage. My spell save DC is 14.
14. Okay. So I'm doing the same thing you do. I'm rolling a d20 and I'm adding its dexterity to this
All right.
Which is probably high.
and see what we get.
Because it's a bird.
I rolled a natural 18 for a total of 20. So
Nothing happens.
Nothing.
This acid just
Dodge.
smacks the pillars.
Dodge.
it just kind of steps out of the way and just
And
splat on the ground.
then I'll go. Oops, put this here, there. Okay. You can hide behind me. It's okay.
I'm going to.
No bonus action?
I don't have a bonus action.
Okay, very good. Okay, so next up are kobold friends with a 13 initiative. So, let me check their movement. 30. What's the distance between that kobold right there, yep, and Matt's character?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, so we're within
20.
30 here. Okay, so it is going to, it starts spinning its sling around,
That sounds painful.
and it hurls a rock at you. That's a 16 plus 2 is an 18.
Higher than his armor.
That's higher.
huge.
That's good.
Okay, so that hits, and it, oh, I actually had plus 4 to hit, so yeah. So, and you take a whopping 3 points of damage.
That's a lot, though. For us.
I know, for first
That's a
level.
lot.
Yeah.
Oh, and then
And then,
Oh.
we need those sheets so we don't erase things from our papers.
oh yeah, okay, that's fine, that's fine.
So
Yep.
we usually just keep track on notepads, like what's your current health with that.
Instead of
Okay.
always erasing and stuff, it just wears your sheet down.
Yes.
Okay, and then it ducks behind that pillar.
Like this one.
Yep, yeah, like that. And then up top,
Coming for you.
that one up, no, far left. Yep. Move it straight. Bring it 5, 10, 15. And what's its range away right now?
From who?
From our
Me.
cleric friend.
Oh.
45.
45?
15 would be.
Okay, yeah, so move it. Go ahead and move its 15 then.
Yeah, 30 feet now.
All right. You get a rock thrown at you that is cocked. That is a 15 plus 4 is a 19.
Higher.
Mm.
Go.
Another 3 points. Okay. The next one behind that same pillar, yep, moves. Yep, about there, and hurls one at our monk friend
Oh no.
with a whopping 3
Oh,
plus
good.
4 is a 7. So
Oh,
that
good.
just sails by and hits the wall behind
I
you.
like dodge it. I'm like, whoa.
The next one in line back there is gonna. It can't really see. Yeah, so it's coming up. Yep, yep. And so it
can probably
sees you
see
now.
me, yeah.
Yep. That's not gonna do it. 12.
That's my armor class.
Is it really? Okay.
I don't have any armor or anything.
Okay. So you get hit with a stone for 4 points of damage.
Ouch. That's a big one.
And then the other one is also looping up about 20 feet or so to the other side. Yep, to the other side of that one that just and is also going to attack you.
Oh, good.
That's going to hit them too because that's a natural 12 plus 4.
Uh-oh.
So
Uh-oh.
you take
Hurts.
4 points.
Whew, I'm at 1 HP.
Are you really?
Oh, you.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. So now,
Just breathe.
so
Staying alive.
okay. So our rogue is next,
Okay.
followed by our
No, you
cleric.
have all of those.
So, I have a ranged weapon that's accurate up to 80. So I think I can hit some of these people.
Yes, they were all within your range as long as you can see them right now.
Wait, did this one? So was this one?
I don't think I can see that one.
Yeah. No, you would have to step up.
Or
You
make
can move into the
down.
room. You know, you can move
Yeah.
in and
Yeah, you can move up a little ways.
All right. I'll go in 15.
okay.
I'm gonna shoot at this guy,
Okay.
and then I roll a
Yep.
20. Yeah.
Then you'll add your attack modifier. That's a
So-
good roll.
16. Attack modifier.
It'll be the left one. The one will be like a 6 for you, right?
It's one of these.
Yes, it's a 6.
Yep.
Okay.
So then 16 and 6 is 22.
That hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
4. Or
It's a light crossbow. So
Is it-
That's a
D8.
6, I think, isn't
It's
it? Or
a 6, yeah.
Light crossbow is a D8, right?
It's a D6. Rapier's D8.
No, I thought the.
That's what I have written down.
One second. Let me double
I
check.
could be wrong. I was writing it.
I think I told you that, but maybe I was thinking the light crossbow was a D8.
Don't you use a light crossbow?
It's a short bow.
In the
It's
other
a
one?
D8.
Sorry, it's a short bow.
It's a D.
Oh, it's a short bow.
I think that might be
Oh.
different.
Yeah, short bow is D6. That's why.
Okay.
Okay, cool. I'm glad we figured that out. It's a 2.
Plus
Plus
4,
you have
right?
damage?
Yes, plus 4.
That's the
So
second
6.
number.
6.
Okay. So,
I
yeah,
did figure that out.
it sees you and it just kind of yells, just growls at you and hisses at you, and your arrow just goes and just drops.
Another one down, another one down, another one bites the
dust.
dust. Dan, dan, dan.
Alright.
Okay, Cleric.
Good call, JR. Says the monk catches it and throws it back when the shot came at you.
Oh.
Eventually.
He's
Someday.
not level 6 yet.
No, monks can
Or
catch
5, not level 5.
missiles. Okay, so
Catch
now
missiles
that
and throw 'em back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
okay,
what
so
I like.
you are now up, cleric.
So I'm using Sacred Flame on this guy,
Okay,
which means he has to make a
Dex.
dexterity saving.
is it within range too?
Yes.
Check. Okay.
It's 60 feet.
Okay, so dexterity saving throw. That's not going to do it because that is a 7.
And he takes 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage.
Yeah.
Okay,
Radiant damage.
that's radiant damage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so this glowing dart just goes out with this gold light at it, and it hits it right in the chest, and it's like Sirius Black getting hit with the spell and just kind of falls back. Except there's no veil that it falls through. So
Radiant. Does it radiate? How far out does it radiate? Do we
It's
get
just a
to-
type of
it's a
damage.
damage
It's a
type.
damage
It's just a damage type.
So it's like radiant damage is like holy, right? So like if there's some undead creatures that like would take extra damage from radiant because they're undead.
Okay.
That's a cantrip,
Okay.
which is nice.
All right, 3 down, right? You
Yes.
got 3 down, 3 up.
down, three to go.
Okay, so that's
You didn't
we're
heal
back.
the sorcerer. He's expendable.
It's fine.
We're-
You missed the first shot.
We're back to the top of the round, which
Alright.
means you are up,
Okay.
followed by you.
All right. You count diagonally this way.
Yep. You can. Yeah, 25 feet to it.
You just bash him.
Yep. You can go engage
You can
it
get
and
there.
just smack it with your quarterstaff.
Okay, let's do it.
I'm gonna
Right.
smack it.
I'm choosing to.
They don't have any yet, JR.
Smack it with my quarterstaff.
Don't
Alright.
have any what?
Potion.
Said drink a potion.
Oh.
No potions.
Yeah, we gotta.
Oh, that's a 9 plus 5. So 14.
14 hits these.
Oh,
They're not very
yes.
armored.
And then the 8. This
Did
8.
you go two-handed with that?
Yes, that's 8.
If you go two-handed,
Yeah.
you can roll a d8.
Okay. Unless I can use my fist too.
Not in the same attack. It's just,
No?
just-
Then
yeah.
I'm rolling. That's using the quarterstaff. 8
8 damage.
8
Oh.
Plus 3.
plus 3.
11 damage.
Oh,
Yeah,
Dang,
11.
you just
I-
like
yeah.
you smushed
So
him.
yeah,
like
so
a little
you hear a
bug.
sickening
Ooh.
crack in its skull as you
Ooh, he's
He's-
like a he's a
He is a
spot
puddle.
Yeah.
on the
pretty much just goo
And
right now. But
and I don't think I have any movement left, do I?
You have no
5 feet.
5 feet.
I have 5 feet.
You could wiggle behind.
yeah,
this
you could
pillar a
take
little
cover
bit.
behind the pillar. You could just kind of slip around there.
Okay.
Be like, oh,
Yep.
oh, I don't want to do this.
Okay,
I'm
so that,
hiding. I'm hiding.
yeah. Okay, you're up.
It's fine because I have things I can do.
Oh, good.
Are
So
you gonna heal yourself?
no, I won't do that. I can't.
He's not.
So what I'll do is
he
I'll
only does damage.
Oh.
He's a glass cannon, is what they're
sort
called.
of. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not helpful.
Well, it's
Well,
all-
I mean, I'm sure it's helpful.
I'm gonna cast a
sometimes.
spell, and what I'm gonna do is, as I cast it, I'm gonna burn a sorcery point to twin the spell,
Okay.
and I'm gonna cast chromatic orb on both of these. So I'll just throw it, and it just splits. into
I can't
two.
believe you just didn't go with magic missile. But
No.
Did you take magic missile?
To be honest, the spells I'm taking aren't the ones that I put on here,
Oh,
so I just put 2 down.
Okay, so you're twinning chromatic orb.
Chromatic orb.
Okay.
And let's say it's lightning damage.
oh, you get to pick.
For chromatic orb, you get to choose the damage type.
That's pretty cool.
So it'll be just a straight attack roll on my. It's not a.
Is
saving
it? Oh, it's not a dex save for that. Okay.
Chromatic orb is not.
Okay.
It's an attack roll.
All right.
I'll double check that though because I'm not a sorcerer normally.
But you play one on TV?
He does. Well, on computer. That's the
So
same
you
thing
choose
these days.
Acid, Cold, Fire, Lightning. So a ranged spell attack.
Okay.
So I'll have to make it twice because there's 2
Okay.
wounds. And I have a +6 to my spell attack roll.
Okay.
Ooh, you
Oh, a
got
9
it.
on 1. I'm probably not going to hit 1.
9 plus 6? Or
Nine.
9 total?
Total.
That misses.
Mm-hmm.
And a 12.
12 just hits.
Oh, yay!
And so for that, I get to roll 3d8. More.
What?
It's
Wow.
not surviving this.
That's a big one.
Just, got-
9, 12 plus my spell attack modifier, right? Or no, you don't have that?
No.
That's
No.
right.
Is it just the
It's
straight?
just the damage you roll.
I forget how this one works. I think it's just the thing. So that'd be 12 damage, which is
Either
Yeah,
way,
okay,
it's
so it basically gets electrified to a crisp.
lightning.
crispy.
Another
It's lightning.
watch
Yeah.
on the ground.
Whichever one he
Yeah,
shot.
which one?
This one.
Okay.
Wait,
Uh,
bad movement.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Getting out of range. Shoot, I was gonna hope. I was hoping.
Actually,
that we
no. Let's try this. Actually,
Yeah,
Let's
that's
try it.
good. I was hoping we get a chance to do this because you
Oh.
are the target right now.
Oh, you're gonna die?
maybe.
You're gonna fall on the sword for us?
No,
See what
actually,
happens?
I think
Okay.
he doesn't know what.
You're right. You're
It-
right,
it-
chat.
it-
We're not gonna make it through this one.
It is.
Hey, have some like faith.
It is in.
We
in
gotta fail forward.
It is just in kind of a crazed rage right now,
After
and
you
it
spelled this.
just after seeing what's happened to its companions.
Yeah, they're all dead.
And it rushes. Yeah, Jr. says, "Run away!" The King Arthur emote here. Okay, so it rushes you.
Oh, it's straight at me.
It rushes right at you with its dagger, and it's just trying to plunge it right in your chest. That is a
21, you speak 12.
13?
Yeah, that beats it.
Oh, you're 12. That's right.
12 armor class. Yep.
Okay. All right. It drops the dice so you don't take any damage.
Woo!
I'll roll
Just
this
missed.
d4 instead.
Tripped on a stone and knocked himself out.
That is 2 plus 2. That is
Throw your
4 points
marbles.
of damage.
That is going to put me at 0. But when damage reduces you to 0 hit points, you can make a charisma saving throw, DC 5 plus the damage taken, so the DC is 9. On a success, you instead drop to 1 hit point. You can't use this feature if you are reduced to 0 hit points by radiant damage or by a critical hit. So
Okay,
strength
what
of
is
the
this?
grade.
What is this?
Strength of the grade.
Is that a feat?
No, this is my shadow magic.
Oh, okay.
I rolled a 12, but it's a charisma saving throw, so it's plus 6 for me, so that is an 18. I save and do not fall.
Really?
Whoa!
So you're at 1 hit point?
One hit point.
All
That's
right.
the door.
All right.
Nice roll.
Okay, so that's its movement, that's its attack. So there you are, and that brings us to.
Lorien.
Yep, Lorien, you're up.
Oh my goodness, can I just shoot it?
You can. You just make sure that you have.
No, run up to it and stab it in
Here,
the back.
actually, no. I'll suggest something. So your abilities.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So your abilities, you can take advantage. If you have advantage on attack, you can use your sneak attack damage. So to get advantage, you can move into a flanking position.
Okay.
So if you were to move 5, 10, 15, 20, like right to here,
Okay.
you're in flank position with me.
Okay.
So what that gives is it gives you advantage on your attack roll.
Okay.
And it gives you extra damage if you hit.
Yes.
Your sneak attack damage.
So because you have advantage on the attack roll, you can then use your sneak attack damage when you attack. If you hit.
Yep. So now you can roll 2 d20s and take the higher roll.
Okay. So I got a 9
Plus 6, right?
plus 6, which is something.
15.
And then I got an 8, so it's 9.
Nine.
So 15.
15 hits. So now you get your damage from your weapon and your sneak attack damage.
So this is your rapier, correct?
Yeah.
Yes. So that I can roll a d8.
Yep.
And my sneak attack is a d6
Yes.
that I get to add to it.
Oh, yes!
That is 6 total.
Plus your bonus on your rapier.
Your damage bonus.
Oh, yeah, which is
4, which is 10.
So 10 points total.
Yeah.
Okay, so you slice this kobold in two.
It's a rapier.
It's like Darth Maul, just like the
Damn.
two halves of it.
Ew. Well played.
Nice.
Yeah, and so at that point, you see no more movement in this room. You appear
More
to
bad
have
dudes?
killed all the foes.
I'm like,
Okay.
I think I'll just take a rest right here.
Is there treasure?
Is there treasure?
All right. Well, so you want to search the room?
Yes.
Like, everybody's looking. Oh, let's just have
No,
a
I'm gonna
group.
sit down actually.
Okay, so you're not listening. Those
Contemplate
those,
that.
those whose heads aren't swimming from the damage they've taken right now, go ahead and make perception checks.
I got a 2.
13. Wait, I get to
plus
add
your
something,
plus
don't I?
your bonuses.
Yeah, on perception.
6.
15. I got a 15.
So it's the 2 plus my little thing for perception.
Perception,
Yeah. Yes, 6.
24.
24.
Holy
Okay.
smokes!
All right.
Dang. So she knows where everything is.
You're searching around the room, and you don't see anything at first, but towards the back of the room, beyond the back 2 pillars, you find a spot on the floor, and this is a natural room, earth and stone. You find a section on the floor where you can tell the dirt has been disturbed there, like something has been buried.
Right, let's
Ooh.
dig it up.
I don't have a shovel.
You-
I don't.
It's
think I
fairly
have-
loose dirt.
I've
use-
got
can
2
we use our
crowbars.
hands?
Yeah, it won't be
Do you
too
want?
hard.
Do you want both
Crowbars?
my crowbars?
Yeah.
Let's
I
do
have
it.
2 of them.
Yeah. Okay, so you start digging in the dirt, and you dig down about 1.5 feet, and you come to a copper coffer,
Oh, right.
like a box that it is not a box without hinges, key, or lid. It is a box that has hinges and a lid. It does not appear to have a lock on it.
I say
Trap.
we just open.
I think
Let's
we
say
should
check
check
for
this for a trap.
All right, Rogue, would you like to do so?
Sure.
So this would be a perception check.
Okay.
With it, someone might be helping.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if we'll say
I'm
someone's helping you look, so that will give you advantage on that, then, so you can roll
Okay.
again.
Roll one more time.
So 10 and
13.
13.
So 13,
That's
and then it's perception, yeah.
Yeah.
So that is a grand total of 17.
Okay, you find no evidence that this is trapped.
Okay. Okay.
Fairly confident
Right.
it's safe to open.
Fairly good. All right.
Okay, you open it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. We
Okay,
can open it up.
inside you find an array of coins just kind of spread around in there.
Oh.
A little sack, which when you look in it has several different gems in it.
Ooh.
And as you total it all up, you find 24 gold, 37 silver, and 22 copper.
Wait,
You don't need to write this
Yeah,
down.
you don't need to write
This
this
is
down.
our
These
mock
are
thing.
fake.
Oh, I know.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
wondering, are
yeah.
we gonna keep it?
And you find let's say 75 gold pieces worth of gems in that bag. So
we're rich.
Woo!
Can we afford
So-
some healing potions?
No healing for you.
so
You don't need healing. You got
Yeah.
that's door.
True. But I can
So-
only use it once a day.
Oh.
so
And
that
it's only 1 HP point, so his head's still spinning. He's
now
gonna
that's
be-
a very basic way that an encounter, a battle could go, and
Okay.
finding treasure afterwards. It might also have been a thing where if you weren't specifically looking for it, when you went back towards the back of that room, if I had you guys say where you're going and you went between those 2 pillars, if you weren't looking, maybe you hit a tripwire and darts shot out of the pillars and hit you or something like that. All those types of
Gotcha.
things could,
There could be like creatures that are on the ceiling and you walk to the middle of the room and they like get a surprise attack on you. So like that's why like you might have someone watch the ceiling so you can try to not get surprised. Because the surprise attack essentially would mean they get a free round on you before you roll initiative. So they would get an attack and then you would roll initiative and then they might immediately get another attack on you if they roll high.
and that's a rule I actually usually forget because I usually revert to my first edition knowledge of the rules. Surprise in this edition is supposed to be played. We would still roll initiative, but if you were surprised, you just don't get an attack that first round.
Uh-oh.
So that there's no such thing as like a free round. There could be an attack where you don't see it coming, but then you roll initiative anyway. And so there can be attacks without initiative, But once there's initiative, the way that surprise works is you just lose your attack. You lose your action. Or maybe it's just your whole turn you lose in that first round of initiative.
Okay.
So, but either way, they can get the jump on you, or you can get the jump on them, right? And so you might try to sneak up on them, in which case I would have you roll stealth, and I would roll for them. It would be kind of against their passive perception.
Gotcha.
Just to see if you are able to sneak up on them without them being aware.
Pretty sneaky.
Like if the room was dark,
I'm gonna sneak
you
in.
could share your dark vision with both of them. I have dark vision also. Then we would all have dark vision, and we wouldn't need light.
We could do it. We could do a wee little sneaky.
You're 6 stealth.
Yeah.
We're gonna send you in next time.
Okay, I'm super sneaky. I'm very sneaky.
See what's in the room.
Me and my glow stick knees.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, and the honestly, the rogue. So you are like the stereotypical scout, right? You're the Bilbo Baggins equivalent of going up, sneaking up on the trolls before the dwarves go up there. Yeah.
Go do a funny little a little sneak peek. Maybe grab some diamonds while I'm there.
Yeah, that is definitely on. That's that character. That's one of the things that your character would definitely be about, for sure. Yep. So. Okay, so the next time we get together, knowing that, and there's still other stuff to learn, and sometimes I can't even think what should I be. You know, it's just, oh yeah, this is coming up now. Well, here's how this is done.
Right.
You know, so. But the next time, we'll go ahead and just start.
Okay.
The adventure.
With these characters.
With these characters, yeah. So, before we go, though, one thing I would like for you to have is, all the stuff that you need for tiles, names, armor class, hit points, abilities. Right?
Yeah, we need a picture.
Yeah, so just get a picture of their character sheets, and when you get that, send it to me, and I'll change up the layout here.
You have the spreadsheet, don't you? I sent it to you.
Yeah, but when I tried to edit it myself and do that, I didn't really know what I was doing. So it's just better to have you do it.
A tech sorcerer.
Abracadabra. A little hocus pocus.
You have just a little bit more experience with Excel than I do.
I have to go commandeer some bags from the game closet.
I have some. I don't know how many. One of them might be full of foreign coins.
Can I keep this here?
You can keep it here. That's
Okay.
fine. Yep.
Because I have small children at home, and the probability.
Dice eating children.
Yes, and the probability of the dice coming back once it goes there is a
Are there?
is a 1.
One of you can put your dice in that if you want. I might have an extra one.
I'm gonna set a little reminder, and I will bring my own bag
Okay.
because I have them in like a horde.
Yours went in the bag here though.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Until
I'll
next-
just
until
There was
next
one spell
time.
that it was.
I'll bring you a
One
bag.
spell that I was thinking about using was
Guiding bolt.
yeah.
Or
This
fairy
one.
fire or sleep.
Fairy fire doesn't do damage.
Yeah, but it makes anybody have advantage. What the way you can combo that?
You're right, JR. I totally forgot about that. We actually had a second camera set up there, and we didn't switch to it. I forgot because we're just kind of teaching combat. But you're right. We should have changed scenes and got the second camera up. Sorry about that.
It wasn't much of a battle.
You almost died.
You almost
But I
you
didn't.
did die. You did your little thing.
If I didn't have strength of the grave, I would have been dead. It was a good
But
little show off of my abilities.
But yeah, it was. But then we would have been able to show you how it goes if someone drops to 0 hit points too.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Do they?
Then how to deal with that.
Do
In
they
this
die?
game, when you drop to 0,
Not immediately. But
Oh. You do
When you
not
dro-
immediately die.
Can I run over and give you a band-aid?
you
That's
it's
gonna help
essentially
a lot.
when you drop to 0, you are essentially, depending on the type of damage you took, you might be bleeding out, or whatever the equivalent is of depending on what kind of damage you took. But essentially, you're kind of in like a critical condition, and you start, it kind of could go either way at that point. So when it comes around to your turn, if no one has done anything to heal you or revive you or stabilize you, you roll what's called death saves. And so you just roll a d20. There's no modifier. 1 to 10, you succeed on that death save. Or excuse me, 10 to 20 you succeed. Under 10 you fail. And you have to. Yeah.
Okay.
So if you succeed on 3, you're stable. If you fail on, but if you succeed on 3 before you fail on 3, you're stable.
Okay.
If you fail on 3, now you're dead.
Okay.
But if you roll a natural 20, that's not only a success, you are now stabilized and at 1 hit point.
Oh.
So you can be at 0 and stabilized, and you're not dying.
Yep.
But until that's determined through death saves, when you drop to 0, you're essentially dying.
Okay.
And then the death saves determine whether you actually are able to come out of that or not. But in the meantime, while that's going on, someone can come over to you and either cast a healing spell, or they can even
stick a Band-Aid on it.
Well, yes, they could dump a healing potion in your mouth and revive you that way. Or essentially, yes, there's an item. There's an item. There's 2 different ways. There's an item called a healer's kit, I think it's called, or a medicine kit, healer's kit. If you have one of those, then you can stabilize someone without having to make a check on it. If you have it, you can stabilize
But
them.
you have to be proficient with it.
Nope.
No?
Mm-mm. I don't think so.
Sure.
Pretty sure. You can read about it in the player's handbook. But if you have the kit, you have essentially, it's like having a first aid kit, and it has 10 uses worth of material in it.
Gotcha.
Or you can go up to someone without a healer's kit and make a medicine check. And on a successful medicine check, you stabilize them.
You're proficient in medicine, so
Yeah.
like a good roll there.
I can put the Band-Aid on.
Yep. So there's several different ways: through magic, through a potion, through a healer's kit, or just through a successful medicine check. You can stabilize someone.
So once they're stabilized, though, they're not. Do they get to continue
They're
on in the battle?
unconscious. They're
just
unconscious.
Okay.
Unless you heal them with magic, then they actually receive those hit points.
Gotcha.
So if someone casts a healing spell and they get 6 hit points out of it, then they're actually at 6 and up. And
You
they
can't enter the battle. You can't like re-enter the battle unless you actually have hit points.
Yep.
Otherwise, you're just knocked out.
As long
So,
as
yeah.
you have 1 hit point, you can still fight.
You're still up.
Okay.
You're very wobbly.
You're wobbly.
Yeah.
I don't know. Speak for yourself. I was very fine.
But for some reason, it doesn't affect your actual performance. It's just you being wobbly.
Yeah.
Not in this edition, no. This edition is much simplified, and there used to be stuff where it was a little more gritty than this. So, yeah, there are ways to play this version in a grittier way too. Most people don't, and I don't. It also this game sometimes moves slow enough as it is. Once you add grittier mechanics, it even slows it down further sometimes. So we just played because in this game also, here's one of the goofy things about this game is you recover all your hit points that you've lost on a long rest.
Which is a night worth of sleep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's say you're up to 47 hit points is your max,
Yeah.
right?
Well, I was 1 there. Like if I just slept the night away, I would be back to full.
Yeah, you've gone up enough levels. Your max is 47 hit points. You get in a fight with something, you take 37 points of damage. You're down to single digits or whatever. Well, as long as you sleep that night, you're at full hit points again. So,
But you gotta sleep.
yeah,
Yeah,
you have to rest. Yeah, you have to sleep and rest. So elves have a different kind of rest. They just
You only
basically
need
have
four,
to
they need half of the rest.
meditate. Yeah. So
Well, they would like
So how
a
does-
long rest for her would be 4 hours.
yeah, I think that's right. 4 hours.
So like 4 real hours?
No, like in
In-game
in-game hours.
hours.
Like a
In-game
night's
hours.
rest is we're gonna sleep, right? We're gonna split up a watch or something on the night.
Yeah.
One person watches for 4 hours, the next person watches for 4 hours, another person watches for 4 hours, and essentially everybody will be able to get an 8-hour rest in that period, and then once you
Okay.
finish that, and it's just like
Can you take that as many times as you want?
No.
Oh.
I mean, it has to be realistic that you actually do need to sleep and,
Oh,
and rest. So
gotcha.
yeah, you can take short rests, and that's where, like you can. He mentioned earlier you can use hit dice to heal. So you all have one hit
That's
dice.
on a short
right
rest, this is what your hit dice is. So on a short rest, which is 1 hour length of time,
Gotcha.
you can use your hit dice to regain hit points.
And then you need to take a long rest to regain your hit dice.
Okay.
So it's another way of healing on a short rest. But there are other benefits to short rest. Some casters can recover spell slots on a short rest instead of a long rest, and some other benefits too. So there's two kinds of rest in the game, short and long.
Okay.
Which you'll learn. All of these things will come up as we play. Rolling for marches to see if there's encounters, rolling for watches at night to see if there's encounters, all kinds of stuff like that comes into play.
Okay.
So this was just one aspect of the play.
Sure.
A battle.
Yep.
So
Yep. And a little exploration at the end. Finding treasure.
Fine.
We didn't even search for secret rooms. Who knows? Maybe there was a secret tunnel.
Secret
I'll have to
tunnel.
remember that next time. Send the rogue in. Look for secret tunnels. Okay.
Okay,
That's
send the
it.
rogue in looking for secret tunnels. I can look for secret tunnels. I will sing the secret tunnel song the whole time I'm looking for secret tunnels.
Please don't tell me
I
that.
look forward to it.
That's not a real song.
You've seen Avatar: The Last Airbender. You remember the secret tunnel song. Remember?
No. It's too long ago.
I will find it and I will play it for you.
Oh boy. Terrific.
Oh yeah, it is terrific.
Oh. All right there, my darling daughter.
Do I need any extra dice?
I think
This-
the answer is yes.
Yeah,
but I don't
I mean-
know.
We have, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plus like 10 sets in there, 16 sets. Nah, we definitely need more.
More dice.
We should get like actual candy dice so you can actually eat them.
But then
What's
you
the candy
couldn't
jars
roll
for?
them.
But it'd be so funny.
I mean, if I said no, I don't need any extra dice,
Make the cards.
you would just write me off. I mean, I'd never see you again.
What?
What D&D player would say, nah, I have enough dice? Excuse me. All right. Well, I hope that was fun as
That
far
was
as
fun.
as far as it went. We'll start the adventure next time. I'll have to talk here at some point about when that will be. But for right now, I'm going to sign off. Thanks, those of you who are here. Thanks, JR, for helping out again. Thanks, TCAT, if you're still in, for providing the solution to my chat command problem. And you all have a good... I'm sitting here saying good night like I'm going to sign off, but I don't have the mouse. So here we go. Yeah.
Get the lackey
We'll see,
to do it.
everyone. We will start the campaign at the next session. Bye, everyone.
See ya.